My wife cheated on me with my golden child brother and gave birth to his baby. Now, my family acts like I'm the one who ruined everything. Let me rewind. My name is David. I'm 34, married, or was, for 6 years to Emily. My younger brother, Chris, is 29. He's always been the family favorite. Star athlete, straight A student, charming, charismatic. The kind of guy who walks into a room and everyone lights up. And me, I was the stable one. The dependable one. The one who got overlooked. I met Emily in college. We fell hard and fast. She loved my quiet nature. I loved her energy. We got married after graduation. Life wasn't perfect, but I thought we were solid. We talked about kids. We bought a house. I thought we were building something real. Then Chris moved back to town. Job trouble, relationship drama. He needed a place to stay. Emily said it was fine if he crashed in our guest room for a few weeks. Those weeks turned into months. Looking back, the signs were there. The way she laughed at his jokes, how they exchanged glances at dinner. The inside jokes I wasn't part of. I caught them on the couch one night. Too close. Nothing physical yet, but it made my skin crawl. I confronted Emily. She said I was being paranoid. That Chris was just fun and I was being insecure. I wanted to believe her. I didn't want to be the jealous husband who drove a wedge between family. So I let it go. Until she got pregnant. We'd been trying for over a year. I was thrilled at first, but the timeline didn't add up. Something gnawed at me, so I asked for a paternity test. She flipped out, accused me of not trusting her, called me cruel, but I did it anyway. It wasn't mine. I felt like the floor vanished beneath me. I moved out that night, told my parents what happened. And do you know what they said? Chris made a mistake. Don't destroy the family over one mistake. One mistake. They wanted me to forgive him. To support them. My mom even said, "That baby is still your blood." My father told me I should have focused more on Emily. That maybe if I were more present, she wouldn't have looked elsewhere. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. My world had imploded, and they were acting like I was being unreasonable. A few days later, I went back to the house to pack the rest of my things. Emily was there. I told her I wanted a divorce. She broke down in tears, but I didn't budge. She tried to twist it, said she didn't mean for it to happen, that she felt neglected, that Chris was just there for her. So you slept with him? You looked at my brother, of all people, and thought that was okay? I didn't plan it, she cried. You were always working late. You were distant. I felt invisible. And instead of talking to me, you went to him? That's not a mistake, Emily. That's betrayal. The confrontation got worse when Chris showed up at the house. Like he belonged there. You need to leave, I told him. He shrugged, as if I was being dramatic. Look, man, I didn't mean to hurt you. But Emily and I, we connected. You connected with your brother's wife? You're not just a homewrecker, you're a coward. He scoffed. Maybe if you weren't so boring, she wouldn't have looked elsewhere. I lost it. I lunged at him. We got into a full-blown fist fight. In our front yard, neighbors came out. Emily screamed. It was chaos. But what broke me even more came later. I found Emily's old phone, left behind during the move. Curiosity got the better of me. I opened it. The texts, the pictures, the videos. They weren't just having an affair. They were in love. Or at least, that's what they told each other. Chris texting her, "Can't wait till he's out of the picture." Emily responding, "Soon, baby. He's starting to suspect, but I'll handle it." It wasn't just betrayal. It was manipulation. Deceit. Cruelty. I wasn't just a casualty. I was an obstacle they plotted around. They joked about me, about how I never noticed, how he's so naive, it's almost cute. Every moment I had doubted myself. Every time she gaslit me into silence. It was calculated. I printed out the messages. I mailed them to my parents. No words, just the truth. But even then, they stayed on their side. Later, my parents called. Not to check on me. Not to ask how I was coping. No, they were worried about Chris. Said I had overreacted. Said I needed to think of the baby. That this wasn't the end of the world. Not the end of the world. They made it clear. Chris was still their golden boy. Emily was still welcome. I was the problem. They've gone full happy family mode. They throw baby showers, post family photos. And I'm the ghost, the black sheep, the one who couldn't keep his marriage together. Every holiday invitation comes with a side of guilt. We hope you can be mature about this. Don't punish the baby. Blood is thicker than water. No, respect is thicker than betrayal. I cut them all off, moved to another city, started therapy, started over. It still hurts. Some nights, I stare at the ceiling and wonder how everything got so twisted. How the people I loved most chose convenience over truth. But I'm healing. I found peace in solitude. In knowing I didn't lose them, they lost me. Because family isn't who shares your name. It's who stands beside you when your world falls apart. And they didn't. They never did. As for Chris and Emily, their golden life didn't stay golden for long. My parents' blind support didn't stop reality from creeping in. Chris lost his job. Again, turns out, sleeping with your brother's wife doesn't look great on a resume once word gets out. Emily tried to go back to school, but with a newborn and a partner with no income, it didn't take long before the stress tore into their fairy tale. I heard from an old friend that they broke up twice. Got back together only for Emily to find messages on Chris's phone from another woman. Suddenly, betrayal didn't feel so romantic to her. My parents tried to keep up appearances, but even they couldn't ignore the dysfunction bubbling to the surface. Now, Chris lives in my parents' basement. Emily moved in with her sister. They share custody of the baby, awkward, strained, far from the happy family portrait they once posed for. The pictures stopped. The baby showers stopped. The illusion shattered. Sometimes, karma doesn't come loud and dramatic. Sometimes, it's just life unraveling quietly, thread by thread. And while they sit in the ruins of what they built on lies, I've built something better, brick by brick, truth by truth. Peace, freedom, self-respect. That's mine now, and they can never take it back. Not long ago, I got a message from Emily. Just a simple, "Can we talk?" Against my better judgment, I agreed. We met at a coffee shop. She looked tired, worn down by the weight of her choices. She told me she missed me, that she realized too late what we had, that Chris wasn't who she thought he was. She even asked if we could try again. I let her speak. I listened, and when she was done, I simply said, "You made your choice. Now live with it." I walked away, and this time I didn't look back.